Team Spirit and BB Team. Sunsfan here with Kezu. Game number 1 of another upper bracket matchup. The panel kind of talked about the Primal Beast pick.
Yeah.
I mean, typically a strong hero, but against the likes of Clockwork, I mean, it just felt like there was not that great of a pickup as TORONTOTOKYO. Another right click is actually enough for Mira, despite being a pathetic Lion. We'll be able to get the Courier as well, and we'll be taking another wave.
Also, and you have to last it against Lycan, and there's consistently this +4 techies who's just clapping you from 8 billion range.
Yeah, TORONTOTOKYO putting down the tombstone. Mira gets a nice impale, trying to save Collapse's life. He might have to sacrifice himself for the greater good. Will get the gold out of the tombstone, dies shortly after.
This is a very good play here from BBT. Oh, GPK!
Big onslaught from GPK, making his way over from the mid lane. They take out Yatoro. Miposhka, being chased by wolves, will likely still live.
Very nice move.
Very early rotation.
Yeah, with the double wave on the tower. Gonna be able to pick up some of it. Does salve up. Here comes Yatoro. Long TP though.
Another sticky bomb.
Welcome back.
I thought that was definitely going to be onto the clock, as Yatoro already close to half HP. And he's going to get pursued by these wolves.
They are so annoying.
Be a bit careful here. Gets off the guts as Miposhka making his way over. These wolves are so annoying.
Good job by Miposhka.
Pop his fairy fire. There's a blood grenade again. Miposhka wants to finish off the techies, and he'll do so. Gets off the cogs as well, so more damage onto Pure with the tower. Getting a couple pop shots as well. TP's coming in as Larl gets off the... Whoa, he gets off the shackle into the beautiful power shot.
The beautiful pause.
May have forgotten the name of that spell.
Larl makes a good rotation as GTK was back in base, so he had to end up going back mid. Early runes will come out soon, but BBT, a lot of pressure down in this bottom lane. As Yatoro.
Another sticky bomb with the blast off on top, and just like that, Yatoro dead for a second time. So when you thought that their lane was equalized a bit,
I think it's just up to like hero matchup. Okay. Sure, I guess you would always love to just be ahead, but against these heroes, no matter if you're ahead or behind, it feels great. Miposhka.
8-minute rune. It's going to be the haste picked up by Save. Might cost him his life, although he gets off the taser, runs away. Focus fire onto GPK, but he's going to be able to get the onslaught off. Mira with the impale shortly after Tombstone, along with the blast off. You can see how fast the techies is with that haste still intact. And Larl, Hurricane back into the river, and a quick pulverize is enough. TORONTOTOKYO gets credit for that one.
Nice play from
Pure. For Spirit.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
Yeah, now we have a smoke.
Yatoro pulled out your TI sensors and TP out. Uh-oh.
GPK.
Oh no.
They're going to see Yatoro. No. I hear Lycan popping his ult as well. They're just going to go in for the good old-fashioned pulverize.
I think
they don't need much else. Trying to TP out, but the creeps more than enough, as Pure doesn't even bother bringing his hero over. Just lets the creeps do their job. And although he doesn't have one in Uproar, some part of him doesn't mind being focus fired anyway.
Oh, he wants to be
and of course with Blade Mail now being acquired.
Is in trouble.
GPK making his way to the top lane with the trample into the pulverize, and GPK ends up with the kill instead of Nightfall, but everything going the way of BB Team right now.
It's not easy for them to play this map right now, right? We can see, if they can steal these stacks too, or just force a fight here for BBT.
GPK. Oh boy. Cogs comes out. Onslaught is going to be disrupted by the Cogs. The GPK going for the trample play.
Not taking any damage.
Yeah, I don't know if Spirit can even contest this, especially considering the rest of BB Team are here and ready. Even if it gets split, this is a win for BB Team.
I hear Lycan form as well. Pure is coming.
Sticky bomb onto Larl. Mira. He's going to... Holy... Creeps just kill them all by themselves.
He's dead as well.
They don't even need a hero involved, and Larl is next. And this is getting out of hand. BB Team are crushing Team Spirit in this game number 1.
8K lead at this point is just filthy.
You know, you can see the replay here. Not only getting the stacks, but heroes. Look at Mira. This is one of the most pathetic deaths I've seen.
He doesn't even have to hit him with the hero. He's just dying to skeletons.
Yeah. I did say that, but you weren't listening, of course. But yeah.
Just returning the favor.
Yep, sounds good. GPK gets off his blade, but dies shortly after. Larl, super low, will be able to just barely get out of dodge, and that's a double kill for Collapse, showing up with a nice wall. They get some valuable kills on the side of Spirit.
Spirit have done it before, but honestly, if BBT give up Roche or Spirit get to sneak it, I feel like BBT would have to be actual AFK.
Yeah.
So I don't see it happening this time around as Yatoro.
Spotted, gets off a nice gust, but
it will only delay.
Yeah, pulverized to come. You can see a TP coming in, tombstone placed as well. Another easy kill.
Oh, they got Nightfall.
Okay. Okay, was that?
The two supports coming in clutch. As Nightfall is gonna just rack up his gold and the XP in this game.
Yeah, pure Sacred Relics on the list, so I would assume it's a nullifier.
Yeah, I think 5-on-5s is still very hard for Spirit to take in this game, which means you want to try to keep a more open map. Look for pickoffs as BB team. Hello, Yatoro.
Yeah, another pulverize into a trample, but the mech comes out from collapse. Is it going to be enough to save? Yatoro puts down the wall as Pure. I think he has one thing on his mind. He wants the Drow. The Shackle's there, though, into the focus fire. And this is going to be the death of Pure. Too aggressive from BB team. As TORONTOTOKYO might be next on the list. Although GPK comes in with an onslaught, getting controlled shortly after.
Reinforcements are here. Hold a little bit, get some of these kills into the game, because, I mean, when you're this far ahead, like, giving up a few of these kills is very costly.
Yeah. Still a 7k lead, of course, so let's not get ahead of ourselves. BKB now on GPK, but he gets hookshot into the cogs. He's gonna walk it off to the outside, and now Onslaught's back in.
BKB is here.
Into the pulverize, showing off that newly picked up BKB. Double kill for Nightfall. Might just go for the blind hookshot right after Roche dies. This is the second Roche, so maybe you'll be able to get the cheese.
Oh, can Mira do them dirty?
One of the two.
They lost vision. 3, 2, 1. Finger
going in really deep. There's a big blast off though as Nightfall kills Mira, takes the Aegis. That is unfortunate for Team Spirit.
It's a DD Wind Ranger, and remember, there's a Drow aura. You're getting attack speed. You're actually even getting bonus damage from the bonus agility as well, since you're universal.
True. It does have the hypothermia onto Nightfall as the tombstone is placed. Pulverize initiation, but the hookshot cancels. GPK is stuck inside the cogs now. Is Nightfall getting controlled a bit? As 5 stacks the hypothermia. He does have to be careful with that despite having the Aegis.
Force F.
Techies, likely the first to drop. No, the big soul rip coming out will save him. As Nightfall and company looking to disengage completely.
Vacuum wall.
Back wall onto 2 with the Gleipnir to follow. Nice force up, gonna save Techies, but they're gonna lose Pure. And now Bebop on the run. We're gonna get some vision of Nightfall. If they can get this Aegis, this would be enormous. But he turned
flop into double force.
Drow with the gust to get the Gleipnir again. Mira continuing to control, draining mana as well. That's enough. Aegis down.
He has
and
Manta.
Now he's surrounded. Cogs are there. He's getting controlled up. He gets off the attribute shift though into the waveform.
The vacuum.
The vacuum down to the low ground. Gusted up, impaled, and destroyed.
Uh-oh, boombox. Not the fight that they want on the enemy high ground there. Spirit were really ready in all the counterplay.
As Larl will focus fire this tier 3 in the mid lane.
Okay.
Oh, I hear Lycanol. Nice blast off. They're gonna find Yatoro right off the bat, and he's dead. All alone.
Well, Larl is doing his best Zai impression.
Absolutely. Not too shabby. Gets the Gleipnir as well and escapes. This is 60 seconds where they can take Roche because it's already spawned.
I honestly think this might just be theirs. Spirit might want to look for a similar play that they did before, but BBT have got to be ready for this one this time as
Miposhka. He gets the lead in. So much burst damage from BB team.
I mean, Larl is back at the mid tier 3 though.
Not quite. Yeah, very close. So it is a trade of sorts. Yatoro obviously not wanting to die like he did, but they at least get something out of it, which we saw the importance of that, like you brought up with Zai in the last game. I mean, if he hadn't gotten those double racks earlier, as the shackle shot, not going to connect on the Pure, but back wall. But this is more of a defensive measure, it looks like, from Team Spirit. Surprised that they actually want to fight despite Yatoro not being alive. Mira's dead. Maybe they weren't expecting BB team to show up in full force this fast.
Honestly, if that shackle connects us, the illusions are just straight up AFK. BB have the longest average game time, and Spirit have like the 3rd longest. So I think we're going to be in for more game time and more bangers here as Yatoro does have the Shadow Blade.
Yeah, he does.
So he will be masked.
Him be first a few times where he just dies right off the bat.
Larl, good Shackle.
Shackle shot onto the Undying. Trying to get forced after safety. On the other side of the river, he lives. Pure is in there now with his ult and his BKB, his GPK showing off his Aghanim Scepter. Doing absolutely massive damage.
Oh,
man,
nice
a lot of
forces,
flip walking in this game. They're going to be able to take out the Clockwork. Somehow that's the first death in this fight. And Mira completely whipping his impale. My goodness. That's a double kill for Nightfall, taking advantage.
Good onslaught.
GPK gets off his BKB along with his Uproar Ag. So that's a buyback onto
another wolf form.
Pure. I guess that's the refresher orb used by him. And the cheese, I believe, popped by GPK. So using a lot of these consumables.
Okay, Larl is back.
Larl focusing again on the Undying.
Another save.
Again, forced staff to safety. They cannot kill this Undying. But GPK completely left alone now inside the cogs. They're getting off the Uproar again as Pure trying to isolate Yatoro with that nullifier, but has to run out because his ult is running out. GPK looks like he's going to be left to die. And somehow Team Spirit did cost them a buyback, but they defend, and now Pure in his human form, slow to a crawl, hook shot as well onto the Morphling. He's completely drained of mana. This might be another kill. He's getting his attribute shift off.
We've seen this before.
But this is going to be death number 1.
No cogs. There's a stun available on Mira.
Yep, the gust.
Oh my god, they got him
right
again.
Clicks, more than enough damage. And Team Spirit, I have no idea how they're doing it, but they continue to defend. There's no tower here, as we've mentioned so many times. So Yatoro, he's just going to go for the buildings. Can BB Team do anything about it? It doesn't look like it. This is going to be a full set of racks for Team Spirit. But this is a ton of damage. They're going to use their fortification as well.
They hit really hard.
15 seconds. Yeah, this is a drought. This is no joke.
BBB Team have to do something here.
Nice blast off from Save, getting off some Techie's mines as well. But forced staff to safety. Gonna prevent a little bit of damage thanks to the disarm, but Yatoro's just back at it again. This is tier 4 tower number 1 down.
Okay, Pure's back.
It's a 4v5 still, even with Pure. As the Undying Tombstone will be healed up at the last moment. GPK showing up out of nowhere, deletes Miposhka, looking for Yatoro next, but there's the Shadow Blade.
It's gonna be fine.
Pale gonna connect on some creeps. That's a little bit better than last time, but not good enough. Sicky Bomb is there, big back wall onto several heroes. GPK getting bursted from 100 to 0. Does have buyback still. Morphling up naturally in 3 seconds. Shackle not connecting. And with that, Spirit might need to back off because Boom Shakalaka team, they're up and running. 20 seconds for GPK. Obviously, we'll prefer not to buy back if he doesn't have to. It's a tier 4 tower. I mean, there's no point in going to other lanes. They're still tier 2s. Both tier 4 towers down. Ancient completely
25 for Yatoro. Nice gust.
Onto save. Actually, it's a BKB.
Nightfall. Nice
what
save.
In God's name? Tombstone, grab ally onto Nightfall. He pops his BKB shortly after coming as Yatoro. What the fuck? Do they have enough damage? I can't believe it. Team Spirit have no business winning this game. Oh my goodness. More than enough damage from the Drow Ranger. I literally can't believe what I just saw.
I'm just seeing the same games back to back from Throne Shenanigans. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know. We have game number 2 underway between BB Team and Team Spirit. But you have to hit those first.
I remember scrimming against them even when they were just yellow submarine as Blood Grenade slows.
Save. Oh, he does go down in Miposhka's Blood Grenade. Big first blood for Spirit as they continue their momentum from game number 1. How much does that help him at this stage? Like early on, I could see that helping quite a bit, like be able to have like the team psyche and everything, creating strategies around what Team Spirit would theoretically do, as we're going to see the Stormhammer come out onto Collapse. But like a year later, do you think it matters at all?
I think not really. Like,
he dies in the fountain. Oh my goodness. Miposhka goes down. It is a trade, but I mean, the worst thing about this is that Pure has to walk all the way back. Yeah, Larl is doing the very smart thing, and I believe he's going to jungle. No, he's coming back to lane, actually. I thought he was going to go to jungle to get this level 6 so that he would not be able to die. Arrow, okay, beautifully done. Spear into the tower, and Team Spirit able to take out Nightfall.
They get to stay on you with their BKB popped as BBT coming for a 3-man smoke.
Yep, GPK.
Yatoro.
Gonna run right into Yatoro. Avatos, Illuminate to follow. Not quite enough, though. Flame Break back into the arms of the rest of BBT. As Yatoro actually stays alive a lot longer than anticipated. But still, kill going the way of BB team.
I feel like Nightfall may be reading this, or maybe not. He's going straight into them.
He is. Smoke might be popping here shortly. Yep, Larl will find the initiation onto Nightfall.
Oh, arrow off the mark.
Not going to connect, though. That's a pretty big whiff. Starstorm doing a decent amount of damage. As Miposhka showing up as well. So they do have enough damage nonetheless. As
Spear not
they break the tree that the spear was supposed to be latched to. As TORONTOTOKYO actually using his first
here comes GPK.
time for the Avatos from GPK. He finds Larl. Not able to get the double whammy.
Ooh.
Arrow will be a parting gift from Mira.
Is under attack.
Although he will be slotted by save. Solar Bind is there as well. Back into the Illuminate.
Will TP
we'll be
out.
able to TP. GPK still looking for an opening. He's been kind of running around for a bit, not able to find anybody.
Still top on the net worth though, so
yeah.
Probably not too sad about what's going on, but definitely you don't want to be cutting through all these smokes as Pure after taking a top tier 1. Gonna make his way into mid. I mean, you have 1300 HP right now with the hammer. Ooh,
Avalanche, GPK looking for the toss, not close enough, but the Solar Bind will help him as they take out yet another member of Team Spirit. And actually, okay, the Ravage is gonna follow the lasso. Do they have enough
nice
to
toss.
take out the Storm? Indeed, Larl is dead.
That's an Arcane Rune Tiny, my bros.
Collapse and Mira now on the high ground of their triangle is gonna show that they have some stacks, and Collapse gets off a spear, but being completely surrounded means that he's not gonna live much longer.
Nice punish here by BBT. TORONTOTOKYO, he's got himself a Blink Dagger. GPK is just having free reign on all of these runes, and Larl, he's got to be if they catch him here, Miposhka better be quick on the global or your bros are gonna die.
Yep, there's the Avalanche into
toss
the
back,
toss
global.
back as the Plasma Field coming out from the other side. Finally, Mars Arena comes out as Larl able to get out of dodge, but GPK punished for his transgressions.
They're all dead.
Here looks to be next. And just after praising BB Team, Spirit crushed them in a fight quite handily. 3 dead and save. Being pursued by Collapse, but not going to go any further as the Blink Dagger still at base.
I think BBT, they need to see that coming. It was a huge mistake.
Just like that, it's a pretty even game. Yeah, this is a really early lasso, by the way, from TORONTOTOKYO. Didn't really mention that. Position 5 Bat Rider. That just shows how much of a lead that they had early on, but...
Global is down, Arena is down, Moonlight Shadow. Make use of what you have here. Nightfall slowly creeping his way up in the net worth. Wasn't looking too hot earlier. Miposhka.
Yeah, gush into the Avatos. Should be enough for Miposhka to go down. Oh, turns into a pig. I suppose requires a toss onto the Watermelon Man. And now Echo Saber up for GPK. He can do a lot of damage now in his initiations, especially once you get that level 2 grow, which is next up.
They're pinging. They know that Yatoro's around here. No lasso though.
The Plasma Field, dodging the Flame Break, as TORONTOTOKYO does have to be a bit careful, but GPK jumps in with that Echo Saber. Avalanche after the toss, but it's not enough to outright kill Yatoro, but he still has that ace, so ends up being an easy pickoff for GPK. Looks like that'll settle things for the time being. So it's kind of like you're changing play styles halfway through the game, which is kind of interesting.
Like you kind of go back and forth. So I do like that, you know, he has that avenue, the option in the game, simply by the nature of heroes. Larl.
Oh, Larl, Avatost! Not quite enough damage. He's inside the arena, will zip to safety. Yatoro makes his way over. GPK is dead. Save looking like he's next for Team Spirit to be taken. Oh, Mira actually gets taken on the other side, so ends up being a 2-for-1 across the board, but definite favor going to Team Spirit overall.
Pure doesn't have any counterplay, like there's no Greaves. He will only crack and shell off, of course, if they go on him. Toronto not close yet to this fight. Oh, they break.
Yeah, Pure, he's going to be the first spotted. Collapse gets off his BKB and the arena. This is all on a Tidehunter. It's going to take forever to kill. And there's GPK from the other side with the Avatos, getting Larl back to half HP as Pure now continuing to run away. He's going to be just fine. Nightfall with his guns.
Oh, the lasso.
Now they get the lasso onto the Razor. Yatoro's dead. 50 seconds down, the rest of Spirit on the run. They find another Avatos. GPK deletes another hero.
Save the absolute MVP there.
slow and painful for everyone to watch.
Yeah.
And Roche, death by 1,000 needles, it seems. Mira.
Larl could look for a jump.
Could go for the courier instead. That's the Dota Cinema courier shot up there. Arrow. Yeah, that gives enough vision for them to take out Toronto-Tokyo in trade for the Aegis. I think it's something at least, but yeah, Nightfall will have the Aegis now.
It's maybe what Yatoro's Butterfly, which is inbound soon, but still not easy to fight into this Radiant draft.
Definitely a bit of a different game.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean they can't come back, but you can see the toss.
There's probably a recall on this.
With Nightfall's gone straight there. Thanks to the recall. 60 seconds of no Yatoro. And Nightfall's going to try to get as much use out of this Aegis with 3 seconds left.
I mean, they could try to turn this into a quick jump. Nightfall is looking and pinging.
I mean, this should be pretty obvious from Spirit, especially now that he's in front of a tower.
Lift, the zip
from Larl, collapse there with the spear into the arena.
Nice pipe.
Good rebuke, but just not enough damage, not nearly enough damage. And collapse force the BKB as the global silence comes out as well. You see the blink in from Pure, but not able to get off his Ravage, not even bothering, in fact. Everybody's ignoring this fat watermelon.
Oh.
Spear. Somehow connects on the GPK temporarily. Larl with very little mana, but enough to get away. Just trying to buy as much time for Yatoro to come back as possible. 18 seconds away.
Getting the Meteor Hammer for good measure.
Meteor Hammer into a retreat, most likely from BB Team.
Was also able to sneak in one aggressive ward of their own, as Roche respawn will be 7 seconds.
Quick one.
Oh, they're not checking it though. They're all going top. They know that team's further up here.
Yatoro is going to run right into GPK, gets off his platform. GPK with the initiation and the God Strike to follow. Pure technical surprises there, but he uses the Ravage a little bit too late. They still have the lasso though, and Yatoro's dead. It takes quite a bit of spell usage and spell failures from Bada Bing, Bada Boom team, but they still get the kill they're looking for. Big arrow coming in.
Oh my God!
2 shots Miposhka. Big arena from Collapse, but I'm not sure they have the damage output to actually do anything here.
I don't think they do.
And GPK, getting a nice tree toss as Mira is the next hero on his list. And they're going to find him. And likely Roche is next.
No TP on Larl for
it's a lot of Lotuses.
20 seconds as he definitely walked by like 5 Lotuses. Is Larl going to continue what he's been doing over the last 20 minutes? Farm away and try to continue to scale into this late game.
GPK breaks, collapse, and then essentially a 3-shot.
And
the fact that he looks that squishy is concerning for Team Spirit. Nightfall. Well, who's taking what? They're discussing. Okay, they go with GPK.
I like it. I mean, with this DD, sure, now you have high ground push.
Yep. Look at that. That's a 1. 2. That's a 2. They just have
high five. Echo Saber.
Like, yep. A 4-shot on a melee barracks.
Oh, and a 3-shot on the range racks.
Good lord.
Oh, JK gets arrowed.
JK. Let's see if he finishes it.
What a
Absolutely.
monster. Aegis is still 2 minutes away, so I don't think you can really wait for that. So I would say you have 2 ways. Either A, you bait them to dive you with buybacks, or B, which they may be going for right now, is where you go around and you help Yatoro to like have a good fight.
Well, they spot this. Toronto-Tokyo not scared of anybody. Blinks in. There's the lasso. Pops the BKB as well. Nightfall. Oh, they don't have vision to actually kill the Mirana. Leaps away.
This could be an opening.
That is the global silence down goes. There's the initiation from Larl using the Aghanim Scepter. It looks like the arrow.
Oh, there's an arrow.
A lot of damage. Down goes Toronto-Tokyo. Controlling Sven to a high degree. Yes, anybody. Finally pops the cheese just in time. Back to full HP. And now Team Spirit, they're kind of out of gas here in this fight. There's the Ravage from Pure. Tactical Surprise is available as well. Down goes Yatoro. No buyback. Toss up from GPK. There's the tentacles. Triple kill for GPK. And Mira,
easy kill.
One more slappity slap from Nightfall will bring him to the grave.
You're gonna have to do this 2-on-4 now, as they were close to getting Nightfall, but with the cheese. Some gems are on the deck.
Yep, couple buybacks coming out, but again,
I mean, look at this monster, GPK. He just gets to stand his ground.
Their position 1 cannot buy back. So BB team in very good position here. But he probably will have enough time to reset here as Nightfall. He's going to take over with that God Strength now. Actually blinks in really deep, but using the Swift Blink to his advantage now.
Toronto's
still
fishing.
20 seconds for Yatoro. This is going to be mega creeps.
Megas.
And lasso. Yep, there's the connection you were talking about. Toronto-Tokyo setting up the kill onto Mira. And that is mega creeps for B Square team. And yeah, the Sven fully loaded on items. looking completely disgusting.
Nope. Wrong slot on the BKB, but I don't think they care. It's Toronto laughing it off.
Yep, nobody noticed that.
Yep. Blink
Hex jumping in.
Tentacle.
Last defense here. Ravage coming out. You can just see how fast Miposhka melts. Tentacles after the fact. Yatoro barely able to get back to base, but in the meantime, the Sven absolutely destroying these towers. The GGs are called. And BB team take game number 2. And I don't know if you feel this way. In the 2 games, BB team have played better than Team Spirit in about 95% of it. And we're tied.
Yeah, maybe like 85%.
Okay, but we're tied. Game number 3 for the upper bracket semifinals. Ignorance is bliss, as Matrix once told me. Pure. Really excited to see what he can do on this hero. One of the more exciting heroes in general. The blast off is there to connect onto Miposhka, and he will drop to the deck. Yatoro trying to get some sort of trade, but ain't happening, as the illusion rune will be spawning top, so not the most high impact for a first power rune.
Yeah, as Larl, I think he's debating. Yeah, he was debating where to TP. Does end up TPing top at the end of all of it with a lot of slows. Oh no, he hurricaned himself.
Super slow. Larl. Swatch not really going to hit a beautiful blast off to try to counteract this. GPK is there as well. Down goes Yatoro. And Larl finally gets off his ult.
That's a disaster.
What happened?
I think Miposhka misclicked. He pushed back his own creep instead of axed, and they also missed the swashbuckle. And Pure, he is living life. 4,500 net worth at minute 9.
Yeah, I mean, this is what happens when you have players of such high individual skill. You're winning your lanes, and then the other team feels forced to do something. They get a kill onto Nightfall. So Larl picking up a very important kill here in the later stages of the laning.
Pure BBT soon probably want to kick him out, as Spirit pushing in this bottom tier 1 tower. Nightfall wants to defend, still here.
Tier 1 tower getting quite low. TP's coming in. Collapse. It's going to get slowed by that tombstone, and Pale completely misses. A lot of that going on today with Lion. As Collapse will drop, and Mira looks to be next. A lot of members of BB team here. They're going to get some Lotus flowers as well. And just like that, Beach Boys team with a 2K lead.
Because they need to stall this game. Once again, Team Spirit's late game will be superior if they get there without bleeding too much in this game.
TORONTOTOKYO trying to defend the tier 1 tower. The call from Pure, trying to
second chop
his way. Chop number 2.
Setting himself up for the magic number of 8 chops, of course, for the level 20 talent. Oh, Hex.
Oh, we got a Hex initiation. Yatoro's here. He still has Chrono available. He will spend it with the finger of death. Is it enough?
Oh.
Yes. GPK goes down, but there's a counter initiation now from Pure. Not able to go any further, though, as Yatoro basically backtracks most of that with the time walk. And only a point booster away from the Scotty. That's a huge power spike.
Okay, going back bottom. Team. As they see Collapse, not only on the lane, but also on the ward that they did get to place earlier. Oh, he's in trouble.
Yeah, Pure just needs a little bit of vision, gets the call off with the Blade Mail to follow. GPK is there with a little bit of help from his teammates. No Culling Blade this time, though. Dies a little bit too fast, but he could reserve it for Yatoro, potentially. Actually, already used it, it looks like. So it's on cooldown. Yatoro finds the distance. Although, you can see GPK gets off another Searing Chains, and Pure with a beautiful call on top of creeps, which means lots and lots of spins. Down goes position 1 and 3 for Spirit.
And this is just why wards win you games. Wards and quick gameplay. So now they go from bottom to top, as they're just patient. Yeah, find the jump with Pure on this beautiful ward that they placed from the previous smoke. And they just keep it going, as Yatoro maybe going a little too close here.
And Miposhka in the meantime, he's surrounded by enemies.
As Pure kept getting his blink cancelled by the time dilation, but then it's finally over.
And they're going to be able to pick up the Enchantress, although there's a Hex and an Impale to follow. Can they actually take down this Ember Spirit?
Oh,
yes, they can. GPK too far. Great punish from Spirit, and that gives them a sliver of hope. Well, it's only a 3K lead, making it sound worse than it is potentially, but
a Chrono on Tokyo. I mean, Yatoro will definitely just take a free kill.
It'll be an eventual kill here, but now that means...
And the gem!
Okay, that's a big one, yeah. Okay, so that's definitely worth it. I was going to say, they're not going to have Chrono for the potential Roche taking from BTBOOM and Team Spirit. All of a sudden turning this game upside down.
Okay,
I don't
Mass
think
TV's
they're
on
going to
the-
get here in time. Yeah,
They got this one.
they absolutely have it. Aegis will be going to Team Spirit. Yatoro takes it. Now trying to disengage, but GPK gets a nice searing chains onto Collapse. I mean, if that's all they lose, still worth it.
Oh, they're looking for more?
GPK. Oh, searing chains finds Miposhka next. So that's going to be 2 kills.
Give him the chop. There it is.
Chop number 4. But still, Aegis for Yatoro. As we see, how is Pure over here now?
The chains
He's all over the place. Searing chains holding the Pango in place.
Oh, the chop!
Into another choppity chop. Double kill from across the map for Pure.
I mean, you better be tipping this man because he's trying to put you on his back.
And
no
finds
TP.
the Hex. Yeah,
So the Korea, bro,
absolutely
you know
no
you want
TP,
it.
so one way or the other.
Oh, find another one.
You can't choose. There's so many animals to choose from. All so delectable and delicious. Mira drops to Toronto-Tokyo.
Larl
The Agnem
did-
Scepter just picked up now.
Yeah. They're not finding perhaps like more plays and pressure. You have an Ember who can deal with waves, you have a TB who can deal with waves, and the rest of you, you're ahead. It's Spirit who are dodging you, and they're doing a good job. Like, it's on you to shut this down as BBT. Larl. There's the
He's
punish.
initiated on. That's a shield rune you got to get through. They're going to get through
It's
quite
gone.
easily. Chop number 6 for Pure.
But punching is fun.
Meta used as well. Wanted the Pure TPing bottom. He wants more.
Yeah, he's going to get another double kill across the map.
Ooh.
GPK gets a nice double searing chains. Mira looks to likely be dead here.
Dead.
Mana Drain will not save you. Pure.
Oh
has
my-
to go
he's
for-
on-
Oh my God, Pure! What an absolute beast! Will he get his 7th Calling Blade Yatoro?
No mana. There's the mana.
Still alive, has his chrono available. He really wants to try to use it in a defensive way. He's going to run right into the tombstone, man. But Pure outside of the chrono, no chop this time because he just dies too damn fast. Now the chrono is down. Man, Pure is just an absolute god on Axe. Very pivotal moment in this game number 3. Remember, winner of this faces off against Liquid in the upper bracket finals.
You basically secure top 3 of this. So you have a smoke from BTBOOM. And they also have a pretty aggressive board. Then Spirit, they find Miposhka.
Ball from Pure onto the Enchantress. Down she goes.
Oh, that's a good roll.
Larl getting a nice roll onto several heroes. Yatoro gets the Chronosphere onto 3. No
Pure's
time
dead.
for the grab ally. Already several heroes dead for BTBOOM. And now Mira getting quite low. The slide of this is going to finish him off as GPK, forcing the rest of Spirit back as double buyback from BTBOOM. The last into the trees. Do they have vision? It doesn't look like it. He's going to blink to the other side. A little bit too late from Pure. But now with this, they have to secure the Roche. Yeah, so Aegis and Cheese. Now the question is, do you give it to somebody that bought back?
Yep. Ember takes the Aegis. TB gets the cheese. He's tanky enough. He'll probably live through.
And he has the Agnem Scepter officially in his inventory. And now going for a refresher. So more of an old school Axe build to finish it up.
Oh, save. Does run into Miposhka.
And Miposhka spotted by the mines. Getting off his heels, kills 1 mine in the meantime.
Oh, big boy Pure is coming, bro.
But yeah, he is completely surrounded with no exit in sight.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to delay.
Well, he certainly is doing that.
Yeah, he's doing a pretty good job. Blast off there, though. Slow motion.
Oh, yeah.
And Pure putting that new talent to work. 7 chops for him.
BBT with a 7k lead now. 1 more minute on his Aegis.
Yeah, smoked up, looking for it. Oh, we get Toro on the... Oh, they're going to find somebody else. No, big blink from Mira. What could have been an incredible kill for B-Bot team. I just combined 2 different names, so we'll go with it.
That's very good. Spirit dropping a ward, and they're looking. Toronto-Tokyo.
Oh, the roll is there.
Freebie.
That's going to be a very easy one. That means no Tombstone available.
Oh, BKB used as well here from Nightfall.
Yep, Yatoro focusing on Nightfall right now. Gets the Cronus Mirror
no.
off. This will be a huge kill if they
20%,
secure
10%
before he
is
gets
dead.
out the Sunder. He is dead.
GPK.
But GPK is there to finish off Larl. Pops his BKB now. Trying to focus down the Beastmaster. He's all alone in the base though. GPK, slight remnant away. Remember, he's the one with the Aegis. Yeah, and they will. Mjolnir now online for the Void, but it might be too late. And again, the Agnem Scepter is so huge for this team. Both Nightfall and I assume GPK takes it, but both heroes make great use of the Ags.
GPK gets the
will
Ags.
eat it instantly, and that is, I mean, I would say honestly a top 5 Ags in the game in general.
Is Nightfall going to be looking to maybe replace his boots with a silver edge by the looks of it. A Spirit going for an aggressive move.
Blink on TORONTOTOKYO, so he has the blink save aspect to his hero now.
Many buybacks are available.
Pops. Yatoro. Oh, I thought he was going to go for the chrono there.
I think he was debating it. If they have a good ward.
Showing himself, gets off his Shiva, is going in really
GPK.
deep onto the high ground. Pops his BKB. Miposhka looks to be dead to rights as GPK forcing everybody back. Another beautiful series chains onto 2. Is he going to be out of mana though? Focusing everything onto Mira.
Nice
gets the counter initiation, but it's completely dodged. And now Yatoro with the chrono. But the grab ally saves him through the finger, it looks like. The roar comes out onto GPK. He gets soul ripped to a healthy amount of HP. One buyback on the side of Spirit. Did he dodge finger? Am I crazy? With grab ally.
Damn, I'm surprised BBT are going for this long of a wrap. Like if Spirit were Cycles, they could be hitting Roche right now.
Yeah.
But of course, they don't know any of this.
Well, they're scouting it, and now they start Roche up. There's only one way that
Mira
Box team can come from. The Remnant is there from GPK. Roche taking a little bit of damage. They're going to scout it out as Yatoro. Time dilation not really going to connect or using the Rolling Thunder. Mira caught on the back line. He's dead. No buyback as well. GPK forced to BKB. Has the Remnant out. The Gleipnir onto Yatoro. He's going to dispel it. Panic. Gets off the BKB. Time walks away.
Oh,
but the ball coming out from Pure onto 2. Another chop comes from, and there's the chrono onto 2. Is Yatoro trying to get something out of it? But the amount of the shard from Pure actually makes him do no damage to him. He just continued to attack him. That's a buyback onto the Enchantress now. Collapse spotted, but able to get out. And this looks like a Roche for B-Box team.
Oh my god, they cannot fight.
Yeah, that is absurd.
I mean, GPK, honestly, just going ham in this fight.
I'm not sure if we had Yatoro clicked while he was attacking, but I'm interested to see what his damage ended up being. I know it's just base damage, but still, it's a percentage of base damage with the counter Helix procs.
Honestly, maybe he got it from Roche.
Well, I thought
he's higher net worth now than GPK. I feel like he got it from Roche.
That other Roche had Ags as well. I forgot. So he has Terra Wave to work with. Pretty damn powerful. And Yatoro jumping in, instantly gets halted by Pure. Pops his refresh, but a nice Rolling Thunder into the Chronosphere. Yatoro gets the Aegis down, and now the focus is on Axe. They finally get the kill. He's disarmed right now, so Yatoro going in and out as Nightfall in melee form will get the Terror Wave off as the buyback from Pure comes through. I don't understand how Spirit are able to defend in these situations like this, despite being down this much gold.
Honestly, Miposhka is starting to do something in this game. Well, not just do something, but do a lot.
Force boots instead.
Force boots are good.
It means you can drop your boots of travel theoretically and just use it to TP once in a while.
I think Ex Machina would have also been great for a Pure, but he'll be happy with those. As is Miposhka
they're not ready to fight. Not on the tier 5 items are up yet. Larl gets off the Rolling Thunder. GPK able to dodge it.
Dodge flip flop.
Not going to really connect.
Nightfall.
One proc onto GPK. BKB forced from Nightfall. They're trying to take out this Rolling Thunder target as much as can. Nullifier apply. No shield crash at all. He gets it up, but he's dead. 100 seconds of no pango. Larl in the grave. They might find Miposhka as well. The force step. Not going to give him the other side of the trees, but it's still enough. Roche was alive apparently. Well, Yatoro with the Aegis. I think he got the Aghanim Scepter. There's too many items to talk about. But Miposhka, he's going to drop to the Meteor Hammer. Blink dagger thingy called the Fallen Sky. You remember? Good God. These 60-minute games are awesome. This is actually the first turbo match game in the history of Dota. That's why everybody's so far.
Without Drax. Yeah.
That's right. Fallen Sky. Instant Hex, though. Doing some damage to the buildings. Just kidding. Didn't actually touch the melee racks at all. As Yatoro, wait, is that a block of cheese or is that a shield rune? Okay, that's a shield rune. My mind is going other places. It's the only item we haven't seen this game, Yatoro.
I mean, Pure's waiting.
He's looking for the chrono potential.
Dude, this should be a skin.
Pure onto Faceless Boy, but Pure jumps in instantly. There's the chrono. Fallen Sky from GPK into the grab ally. Will save him for the time being. And Pure, is he going to another face on the way? No, the roar is there and he's dead.
GPK
has his buyback available up in 2 minutes. Otherwise, collapse. Uses the refresher. GPK, he's getting perma-stun. He's hexed. He's all alone. What are they doing? GPK's dead. They get the one melee rack.
Bash.
Nightfall. They get bashed. Do they have the vision?
He's
Eventually
invincible.
they will. He gets one kill on the way
Sunder.
out. No Sunder for him. 3 dead for Team B-Blops.
Holy babe.
64 minutes in the game. The fact that he was so deep and all they get is a melee. The melee Rex makes literally no
no one
difference
cares.
at 65
It's
minutes.
64 minutes in the game. Literally no one cares.
Gleipnir now onto the Faceless Void. Fortifications popped.
Okay,
There's the final tier 5
I'll accept
item.
it.
The discussion can finally come to an end. That's 2 Book of the Deads actually. That's 4 Necro books. Fallen Sky, okay. Is that just Aegis? I guess so.
Well, he
Very
just got
casually
big-bombed out
taking
of there.
that out. Instant Hex
Hex.
now.
Guys, can you let the
Only
Yatoro
half
play?
HP, but they're not going to get any more follow-up on top of that.
Book of the Dead.
Yeah, Bebop team trying to hold as much as they can. Yatoro's going to get the range racks again. These racks don't matter that much. The buyback's more important. Even if they give up 2 sets of racks, as long as they keep
the range racks
buybacks intact, I think they'll be happy.
Oh,
Melee rack
BKB
down
into
Yatoro.
Zia.
Yeah, BKB will Ex Machina. Might call that refresher because Valve has not put a second animation for that.
Just send it down at your racks.
Yeah, why not? I mean, they've cut this lead in half essentially. It's like from 36K down to 20 now.
Honestly, 20k gold lead at 66 minutes, no one cares. Like, it's all about the jump.
Mira looking for the Hex. They find it.
Here comes the roll.
Yatoro going in and out. Larl trying to make
Book of the
some space
Shadows.
with the Rolling Thunder. They're focusing on the rack. This is actually going to be the second set now for Spirit.
They got...
They get it without any casualties, at least not yet. But the Gleipnir, Larl with a little baby swashbuckle. Just ignore that.
This Book of Shadows on save could
In
be
this
a big
bottom
deal.
lane. Yeah, okay, so these racks are exposed, and Megas, I mean, they do, I'm not going to say they don't matter. They do, but
They kind of matter. Oh, this guy has no buyback. Save your president.
Yep, Fallen Sky is there.
And you can't.
Looks like, Tearaway comes out, and Fury gets a nice initiation onto the second support in the form of Mira. Enchantress dead for 2 minutes. Lion does have buyback.
That's 2 minutes. It doesn't matter who it is, just because it's a 5 this late in a game, you've got a lot of impact on all your heroes. As they see collapse on the ward. Does he sniff it? Yes, he does.
Yep.
Bottom wave is pushing. Routes of Travel 2 are available.
Man, these Eastern European games, I can't take them, man. This is insane. Yatoro showing up on the doorstep. GPK sees him.
Satanic,
Instant
flip-flop.
dispel. Nightfall showing up. Does he have Terror Wave available? Actually get this kill. The call from Pure.
Another call.
Refresh it into another call. That's a dead Faceless Void. Still maintains buyback though. Larl able to get out just in time.
I think Collapse, with this Book of the Dead, he can look at this exposed racks on the bottom side from Beam Blobs.
Damn it. You got me again. There's a refresher. Is that the second purchase now? The first time a second purchase refresher has been built.
He hits so fast, actually.
Yeah, and now they're starting to take these buildings finally. Fallen Sky is there for GPK. Larl getting up the Rolling Thunder, actually controlling pretty well. Nightfall burst damage for the Terrorblade, but not able to finish him off. TORONTOTOKYO's there with the BKB, just to look very powerful indeed. Faceless Void. Still up. Glyph 45 seconds away, and you're getting a nice call. Nullifier was
the mirror
there.
shield.
Gleipnir onto 2. GPK trying to make as much space while his team takes out this rack.
Yatoro really wants to hold on to his buyback here.
You can tell, but might be baiting them in. Maybe this gives a false sense of security
Here
to
comes
the side of BBT.
Necronomicons.
Yep, Fear comes out. Nightfall able to get off.
There's only one range track spot after this.
Mira is getting gone on, but Miposhka gets the Hex onto GPK. The building's still exposed. You're trying to finish off this melee rack, so there's the roar onto the Terrorblade. Is there a save to come? Where's the grab ally after all of this? Finally pops the BKB, get the Satanic, trying to get the full HP, but they have to call onto the Pangolier. It's enough, he's dead. Does have buyback. And now Faceless Void is up. B-Box team needs to get the hell out of here.
Miposhka going to
buy back onto the Pango. There's the Chronosphere #1.
He has
Shadows. GPK. Yatoro can't even get in his own Chronosphere. Looking for the bash. Not going to find it initially. GPK with double sleight of fist. But the Hex is there. Pure with the counter initiation. Can he actually do anything with it though? Ember Spirit super low. 2 minutes dead for GPK. Pure is next on the list. Does have buyback himself though. But Ember Spirit effectively a dieback.
The bottom range tracks actually died to creeps during all of this.
Okay, that happened. We definitely knew it.
Oh, what is this at?
This is the long
New record, baby. High five.
High five.
Let's go.
We did it. All us.
I mean, GPK has no buyback, as Yatoro isn't even level 30 yet out of all of this. I don't know.
Blast off into the Hex. Pure. He doesn't hit his call at all. Yatoro gets forced out in the meantime with the BKB now trying to focus on Pure, but he's going to get a little bounce damage as a result of the Rolling Thunder. Controlling two here, TORONTOTOKYO gets off his BKB. He's getting nullified and chased, so they can't get the grab ally online. And now the head, but another blast off from Sage, trying to save his Terrorblade, but he's dead. Has buyback available. Grab ally, I don't think actually caught anybody. And this Techie is dead. This might be over. Team Spirit, they're rolling everybody up. Their buybacks are still intact for a couple of heroes, as Boombop teams need to use everything they have now. Refresher on the Undying, but they control Nightfall. It didn't hit him. What? Nightfall getting off the stun, but now he's roared. Gets forced out to the other side. He's getting kited to a high degree. Axis come out. He's sheeped. He's stunned on top of it. Rolling Thunder, and he's dead. GG's called. Team Spirit somehow
these guys
win
are
this series 2-1, and they're gonna face Team Liquid in the upper bracket finals. My goodness.
I don't even know if the next games can be any better than what we've seen.
Not possible.
Earlier today, Team Liquid, now Team Spirit. How do they win these games, dude? What in the actual hell?
95% of this series, body bag team was up, okay?
Oh
they were up 95% of the time, and they lost 2-1.